Okay, Era of Crows. What's up, everyone? Today I want to show a game where I got completely annihilated by these survivors. Not sure they were swift, but it sure did feel like it. The point of showing this game is to show how insufferable it is to play M1 Killer right now. Probably the worst it's been in a while. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm playing Trapper. The only reason I was playing Trapper was just because I told an AI, like, what are the best perks for Trapper? And for some reason it said Monitored Abuse, Brutal Strength, Barbecue and Chili, and Jolt. For some reason it told me that these were the best perks, or one of the best perks with Trapper. Right off the get-go is completely incorrect. For sure one of his best perks like right now is Corrupt and Deadlock. For some reason it did not say that, and for some reason it was saying Monitor and Abuse. Not only that, I'm running on a pretty terrible map. I'm running on Eyrie of Crows, which is it's better than it was before, right? But it's still pretty bad. The map is still really huge for Trapper, and like sometimes his traps could literally be like across the map, and what can I do about it? And there's nothing I can do about it. Anyways, I think that's enough talking for the very first portion right now. Let's just hop right into the game. This is a kind of a terrible map for him, honestly. It's so bright. I mean, it has the same bushes as like most maps, like Dead Dog and Breham. No, this Breham, this I think Breham does have this kind of bushes. Breham, Badham. What the hell am I saying? Okay, so some of you may be wondering why I'm putting the trap so close to the window, even though survivors could literally jump like an entire foot off the vault. And the reason is if you put it too far in order to like compensate for like the new survivor vaults, then that means that that gives them enough time to like wedge themselves inside the vault if they're coming from, like, for example, from where I was coming from as a trapper. They can wedge themselves and like a slow vault, or like not slow vault, but they can medium vault. Oh, what happened? What the hell is this? Did I lag out? Hello? Oh my god, I did lag out. Okay, that's... Or not lag. I don't know if it's me or if it's a server. Oh, I haven't even... Oh, there's a 3-gen right here. It's possible. I can jolt. Okay, since you respected that, I'm going to... Oh yeah, but I was literally like in the trenches, dude. Like I needed to be sent to a psych ward. Like I do not know how Trapper mains can do it. What is wrong with you? You're so greedy. No, you better not no, fuck you. In hindsight, now I know why the Ash played so greedy on that loop, even though he was gonna go down. Because he didn't really care. Like, there was a Meg right there that was gonna afford the people buckle him up. I won that loop. Even though I won the chase, it doesn't matter because the Meg was right there to pick him up. And I couldn't chase one or the other because they were both gonna get the endurance, so they were both gonna get a speed boost and just get out to another loop. Buckle up right now is really insane. Like the fact that you can last 10 seconds, like you could see how much I'm body blocking here, and like I could only body block for so long because if I kept body blocking the pallet, right, like if I stayed right there, because I did move a little bit, but if I kept body blocking, she would have just gone on the other side of the loop. She would have had enough time, and then, well, then that's it. If I try to play more aggressively, which that's what I did, it's more risky, and it did not reward me because I guess I did not wait long enough for those 10 seconds. So then I hit her, and then she just went through me and was able to throw the pallet in my face. I didn't know this was the first time that For the People Buckle Up happened. I literally just lost the hook right there, and I lost pressure therefore. Dude, that's so crazy how it lasts that long, man. There's... For both of them too. They don't have to worry about anything. Oh my god, dude. This is already seeming like this is not going to be a good game. If they're running builds like that, I'm kind of fucked, honestly. Okay, she fucked up there. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh. Okay, so you guys are probably like, okay, Thunderbird, why are you not scouting the area after a down? And a big reason why I didn't is because, first off, there was already a gen that was very close to being popped. I needed that hook immediately. And it felt like that was the best angle to view it. That was the best angle because from that point on, I didn't really think anybody was there yet. Because remember, if I face like to my right or the backside or maybe even the left side, the Ash and the Meg were still there. They could have possibly like seeing as how they were playing right now, really aggressive, like I would have expected them to like literally run over here, like, or be still chasing me and getting ready for a flashlight. Even though I didn't know if they have a flashlight, I didn't check that. So yeah, here it was just mostly my mistake. I should have probably scouted a little more. I should have been a little more careful. I was essentially getting a bit desperate because I only basically there was only 2 more gens. I needed a hook. I needed some pressure. This is another one that got denied. There was physically not. Oh my god. There was physical. This is part of the region. I need to get rid of this. I need to watch out with this. Go ahead. It takes you longer to disarm it than for me to put it back. Okay, it's starting to get pretty tough in here. They're just disarming all my traps. That's fine. Like I said, it takes them longer to disarm it. Hopefully you don't have any means necessary. Oh, you're fucked. Okay, so this is more of a problem with just Trapper, but I feel like some of his add-ons should really be base kit, because it feels like his power's so underwhelming. It's like you have to be sacrificing stuff. Like, oh, if you don't run this, well then you're not running that. For example, right here, I feel like the brown add-on, I think it's called Makeshift Wrap or something like that, or something. It's the one that basically lets you step on traps, but it disarms it, but you can go through it freely. Like you could still M1 and everything. And I feel like that should definitely be base kit for Trapper, because it still has a downside. It's you have to, in your head, you have to choose, okay, should I disarm this or and go for the health state or the down even? Or should I just let him disarm it alone, which wastes his time? Look, at this point, I feel like Trapper has always been at the bottom, no matter what. Like, since the game started, he has always been at the bottom. I feel like there wouldn't be a problem if he was even a little bit overpowered, even for a little bit. Because I feel like Trapper kind of deserves it to a point. He has never been overpowered at all in his life, throughout his entire lifetime. He has never been overpowered. The only time he can be considered overpowered is maybe a basement build. It's kind of like Bubba. Just because you do a basement Bubba doesn't necessarily mean that Bubba is a good killer. It's not. Like, relying on just one strat in order for the killer to be considered even remotely decent is not a good thing. So yeah, in my opinion, I feel like, for example, if I had Makeshift right here, it would completely catch him off guard. And not only that, you're like, oh, if it was base kit, well then they would already know. Most survivors, or like advanced survivors, would know that, okay, that's base kit now. But nevertheless, that's something that they also have to be aware of now. Finally, first hook, and there's 3 gens already. Typical Trapper. You guys better not have breakout. I'm dropping her, honestly. You guys might have get rid of your For the People, because I know you haven't. Just get off of that damn gen. Jesus. Okay, I thank goodness I retrapped that, because they're gonna... Ooh, this is getting... Oh no, this is gonna lead up to no good. Right here, I'm really in trouble because the Yui, I cannot pick her up anymore. I will not reach the hook anymore. And even then, these guys might have a breakout build with For the People, or at least one of them. Just one of them has to have breakout. And even if they don't have breakout, they all just gonna take hits and she's gonna get off. Like, literally, there's nothing I could have done there. If I go commit to the Meg, which I think I managed to injure, the gen is gonna pop by the Ash. If I go for the Yui, there's a chance that maybe I could have made it. I could have made it, but it's very low. But then if I commit to the Ash and try to chase some, well then they're just gonna pick up the Yui and they're gonna see that the gen is almost done and they're gonna pop it. You could say that it was maybe a little bit of my fault, because I let that gen go to that progression. But then also again, if you remember, I was just gonna, I literally all I was doing was just trying to get somebody down. But then they for the people buckle up. That for the people buckle up and the flashlight, I guess too. But really, mostly the for the people buckle up. It's so detrimental. Just one this early on, because if you think about it, had I been able to hook the Ash the very first time right there, I would have been able to. He would have not been able to do the gen so quickly, which maybe would have given me more time to actually set up around the area, but I couldn't. But it was mostly that buckle up and for the people play. For that reason, that gen was at that progression, and I couldn't do anything about it anymore. No, I needed that hit. Get the fuck off that gen, man. Oh. Just realized I don't even have a 3 gen anymore. Yeah, I don't think this game is gonna see the light of day. Yeah, I don't think so. I knew you would fake that, even though I wasn't even watching. Do I really even have to say it? I think almost everybody here knows what he's about to do. He's literally about to for the people buckle up. And another case where I won the loop. I literally outsmarted her, and there's nothing I could have done. Yes, I was realizing that as soon as I was already in the lunge attack, and I possibly could have hit the Ash, which would have not prevented the for the people. But I did not. First off, at the moment, I wasn't expecting him to have for the people, because at this from this point on, I only knew the Meg had for the people, but I didn't know that the Ash had it. So he also had it. So then, boom! As soon as he vaults that window, my bad. As soon as he vaults that padlet, nothing I could have done. Not only that, but if I hit the Ash, it would have bought the Yui enough time to possibly go to an even stronger loop, like a tile, which was like right to the left. At this point, they were just putting the nail in the coffin. Like they already knew that they won. Like regardless, like the only way I could have won if I had Know It, but I don't run Know It. I don't like running Know It. I find it a little too cheesy, so I don't run Know It. They were just trying to go for like a zero hook game, I guess. You guys are fucking. Oh my god. You guys are fucking disgusting, honestly. Those fast bolts are really nerfing M1 killers right now. It's from that boost that they get that just makes so much uncertainty. You don't know if you're truly gonna get a hit or not. That's why M2 killers are so much better, because they can reach there, or with a range attack, they know they can hit it. As Trapper right here, it's more of guesswork. I have to kind of hope that, because yes, I could have like said, okay, he's gonna fake it, right? And I keep going, but then he just vaults immediately. Therefore, and with the fast vaults, the boost that he gets, I'm not reaching him. But then in my head, I was like, okay, if I swung early, in my head, I feel like he was gonna commit because of the new fast vaults. So that's why I swung early, and I knew that I would have gotten a hit if he committed, but he didn't. He got me there. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a skill issue or something. Maybe I just suck with M1 killers right now, but I don't know. I kind of just hate it. Like, I don't really mind for the people. Well, I mean, I do. I fucking despise it when it's run like this, but kind of just sucks that the times that I do run it, or the times that I do see it in games, it's like I'm always running like something like super off meta, and I'm like, bro, come on. Like, why can't you give me this when I'm like running like my nurse build or something, like something disgusting, just to give them a little taste of their own medicine. No, I have to be running a fucking Trapper build, and not even a really good one either. You have to drop that. Okay, let's see, let's see. Hopefully there's like literally nobody here. Oh, I could do a basement build, but they're probably just gonna ignore it, honestly, because it is the first hook of the game. Fucking insane, honestly. Okay, so right here, barely first look of the game, and it's already 1 gen, and which is probably already done. Yes, I could have done a basement build, or a basement play. First off, my traps, they're all far away. I could only trap so much. Not only that, but this map is also against me. It's bright as hell, and my traps are really dark. They're gonna see them regardless. This is where also another thing, where like, I don't know why Trapper does not spawn in with all his traps. It makes no sense to me why he has to go across the map to go pick them all up. It really doesn't. This was more of a case of just I just didn't have enough time on my side to truly set up around the basement. And not only that, even like I said, even if I did, the Meg would have probably disarmed one of the traps immediately, and then would have already left an opening for them. Probably the one by the pallet. She would have disarmed it, and it's not even just disarming. It's the fact that she's healthy. So then all she literally has to do is just wait for me to down somebody, and while I'm on cooldown, just for the people buckle up. That's it. Before you know it, they're already gone. Okay, if I can push them into... They literally cannot leave but this place. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Oh, man. Oh. Nah, it's impossible. There can't be a Trapper main out there, man. There can't. No, especially with this build. I couldn't even do anything about it, because if I tried doing the basement build, they would have just committed to that gen, and then that's it, it would have popped. There's nothing I can do. Oh, Jesus. I can't commit to anybody, because if I commit to somebody, pops. And even then, if I commit to somebody, they'll just put the people buckle up. Absolutely disgusting. I think she's in a dead zone. There's literally nothing here because they've used up all the pallets. If I slug, it's the same thing, but let me see. I can get some pressure off a hook. See, is anybody working on any gens? They're working on that one. That Yochi's been working there for probably since, like, it's gonna pop, probably. I don't know, it's not a Yochi, it's a fucking... You're a dumbass. How the fuck do you fall for that? They're committing to that gen now. I can't. What do I do? Just go for the unhook. I have to go for this gen. But if I go for her, they're gonna heal and then they're gonna start working on that gen. All three of them. Fuck, man. Nope, I need a slug then at that point. I just need a slug and hopefully I can catch someone off guard and create enough pressure. But even then, I think at this point, they have so much pressure on me that I can't really do anything. It doesn't matter. Oh, that was a terrible swing. Yeah, it was gonna proc eventually, man. They're going for it already. Somebody's here. What am I left to do? I don't know. I guess I just have to... I can't even put a trap down. Maybe I can right here. Even though that's not going to do much, but at least I blocked that way. I literally just have to camp. Oh, wow. Yep, they're gonna make it out. They're gonna make it out. Maybe. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay. Where's that Yoichi? He's fucked. He ran too far from the group. There you go. They're gonna for the people. They're gonna... Okay, let's talk. Situation A right here. I pick up the Yoichi, right? I already checked the endgame perks because I already played the match. And I know that the Yui have breakout. So I know exactly what they would have done if they were a Swift, which most likely they were a Swift. The Yui would have been around my back all the time or around my area. And then the Meg and the Ash would be completely take hits to the point where even maybe the Yui might even go down. And then maybe the Ash is in the background and just for the people buckle ups, the Yui can take another hit, and then the Ash could take another hit, and there you go. There's nothing I could do. I would take the stun from the Yoichi stunning me from obviously not being able to hook him, and there's nothing I could have done right there. But then if I do situation B, I mean either way I was fucked, right? But situation B, I go for the Meg, right, to prevent her for the people. But then Ash has for the people. Buckle up. So then I deny Megs for the people, but then I can't deny, I don't have enough time to deny Ashes for the people. So then they just get picked up and there's nothing I can do. And they're too close to the exit gate, so they're basically right here from the moment I hit the Meg, that's it. They're all out. The only way that maybe is if I had saved the best for last. But from this point on, the second I hit the Meg, that's it. They're all out. They're all out. Oh my god, man. But I was lost because if I went for the Meg also has for the people. There's nothing I could do. Oh. Nope. You probably have, you cannot, man. Holy shit. If I went for the Meg, or if I went for the Ash, the Meg would have had for the people buckle up. If I went for what I did right now, I went for the Ash. The I went for the no, never mind, never mind. If I went for the Ash, the Meg would have had buckle up and for the people. But then if I went, but then if I go for the Ash, the Meg would have had for the people buckle up. Like look at this, man. Look at this. Ball. Oh my God, bonding knowledge, dead hard for the people buckle up. Made for this, dead hard. Botany knowledge, so they could Blastmine's fine, but three botany knowledge, so then they could literally fast. Okay, so at this point, I've learned some mistakes. I know I did mistakes, but I felt like even if I played the game super perfectly, I probably would have gotten 2 kills at most. But that's if I play the game perfectly, which that's almost impossible. For an M1 killer, all you need is just 2 buckle-ups, and that's it. And it will completely destroy that person. This is the first time doing this, and I kind of liked it because I got to learn, and now I can actually play games a lot better. You know, that's how we learn as humans. I learn from my mistakes. I did a lot of mistakes here. I think anybody who watched most of the video would tell that I did obviously some clear mistakes. So then if I ever go up against these people, not these people in like particularly, but like these, like, you know, like those kind of squads and everything, I'm more prepared. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. All right. And okay, this is probably the least one. But then these three. I don't know if this Yui was part of their squad, but if she was, then holy shit. I mean, she was the one I got the most hooks on, I think, right? Or no, I think it was the Ash though. But this shit is fucking insane, man. Trying to play an M1 killer's fucking hell right now. Oh, Jesus.